The JMU Dukes had a heartbreaking loss to Georgia Tech early in the season, but since then they've been really good. They beat Wake Forest last week, but this team, they're facing arguably the best team in Virginia, Virginia Tech. Now I'm calling this week the Battle of Virginia. Whoever wins this will be the top-ranked team in the state of Virginia. Georgia Tech's number 6. We are a program best, number 14 team in the nation at 8-2 overall. Looking at the Heisman race, Myles Gaskin is still your front runner, but Curtis Samuel from Ohio State has emerged. Now we're 7-1 in the conference, 8-2 overall. Virginia Tech is 6-2 in the conference, 8-2 overall on their side. So as long as we win today, we should be playing for the conference championship, which is good news for us. But Tech is hungry. They go to a halfback screen early in the ball game, and number 42 is getting plenty of room. Even Rashad Jean Jr. can't bring down Marshawn Williams right there. Going back to the option, they go up the middle. Rashad Jean Jr. whiffs on a tackle. What is going on with Rashad? Robert Branch, though, is able to get that tackle, but Virginia Tech is moving the ball with ease now. And now a screamer off the edge. Matthew Bell gets another sack on the season, sacking him for 7 yards, his first tackle of the ball game. Now 3rd and 10, looking for something. Lawson goes deep, and he's going to find his tight end right down the middle of the field. Brett Siegel released him in his zone coverage, and Ray Hughes gets his first touchdown of the game. That's not looking too good for JMU's defense. And let's see how their offense is working, though, on the other side of the ball. Now Joe Disher is going to find John Miller across for a first down, a little 11-yard catch on that play. On 1st and 10, going back to the play action fake. Disher's going to roll out to the left-hand side. Pressure's on. He gets his feet hit, but he's still going to keep moving. Disher's getting to the first down marker, and Joe Disher is looking good so far today. Now going to the read option of our own. Disher's going to make some room here. Disher goes out to the left-hand side. Look at Joe Disher putting on the afterburners. No one can bring this dude down. He finally gets brought down, though, at the 30-yard line. Now moving back to the pistol, we're going to get McMahon into motion. Going to go to the read option fake. Disher's going out to the right-hand side. Pressure coming. Pitches out to Sean McMahon. Sean McMahon bounces off a would-be tackler and gets the first down. 12 yards on that play. Look at Sean McMahon getting out in the open field. Now Jordan Dodson is a huge part of our game plan. You guys know what I like to do. Get the tight end involved in the game plan. So here on 2nd and goal, we give it off to Cardon Johnson, and Cardon Johnson gets another rushing touchdown. This dude has so many rushing touchdowns this season, it's hard to keep track of how many he's had, but I don't think he's going to catch Khalid Abdullah, at least in career yards. Now, one thing to note today, this is the last home game of the season. This is essentially what we're calling senior day. So all the big seniors, this is their time to shine. They want to go out with a big victory against Virginia Tech, the best team in Virginia in the nation right now, in their home game, the final one of the year. Now Marshawn Williams has get the ball again. He's going out to the right-hand side. Plenty of room, but he tries to juke for some reason and barely gets the first down marker. Now 3rd and 10, they need a conversion. Lawson again, plenty of time to get some pressure off the edge, and we get him. It's unfortunately going to be an incomplete pass and not a fumble. But that's going to force 4th and 10, which makes Tech line up for a field goal. And the field goal is up. This one is going to be just inside of the marker, so that one's going to be good to give Tech a 10-7 lead here in the second quarter. Now, Joe Disher keeps this one on the wide receiver option, but that one not nearly successful as what he had in the first quarter. He's dropped for a 3-yard loss. Now 3rd and 10, Disher back in shotgun, throws it across the middle, and this one finds Jordan Dodson, one of the most explosive players in the nation. Right now, Jordan Dodson, as a redshirt freshman, is in the running for the Mackey Award, which is the best tight end in the nation. If he can have a good game today and in next week's episode, I think this dude could take home that trophy as he gets another reception there for 22 yards. Now 1st and 10, a pass, and that should have nearly been an intercepted. Ishmael Hyman was even confused that he had the ball there. Runs backward, but now it's 2nd and inches. We hand it off to Sean McMahon, who had a good play earlier. He gets stuffed, though, at the 10-yard line, but still, it's enough for the first down on that play. Now here on 1st and goals, 2:50 left in the first half. Disher rolls to the right-hand side. Plenty of pressures coming. He's going to throw it across his body, and he finds Ishmael Hyman for an 8-yard touchdown play. Huge play by Ishmael Hyman. That's exactly what JMU's offense needed. Good to see Ishmael Hyman, the senior, get a big touchdown, and everyone's congratulating him. Hopefully that's not his last touchdown. Maybe we can get him one more today. Now 1st and 10 for Tech. They're throwing deep. Andrew Anker's in coverage, and looking awkward. The big fella goes up top for that one, gets another interception for this defense. They have been lights out of the past couple weeks, adding to an already impressive interception total on the year. Keep it up, JMU defense. Now 1st and 10 here, we're going to try and get a first down, but we get stopped after 5 yards. Disher back in shotgun. He's going to throw it to the right-hand side. He's got Sean McMahon in double coverage, and that one is going to be tipped by the Virginia Tech defender. Unfortunately, not going to be a good look for us, but we do have 1st and 10 here inside the 30. Joe Disher going off to the read option, finds his way through, tries to get the first down, and they drop him just shy of the marker. We do have a 4-point lead now. We hand it back off to Sean McMahon. McMahon's going on the field. Cardon Johnson with great blocking, but McMahon is dropped at the 1-yard line, so close to having the touchdown. And Disher rolls to the right-hand side. He's got 2 receivers open, and he finds Sean McMahon. So look, Sean McMahon, he got all the way down to the 1-yard line in a rush. So Joe Disher rewards you with the touchdown reception. Big play, though, by the JMU defense. Takes us a 21-10 lead, and the Duke fans are extremely happy with how JMU's playing so far on senior day. Now 1st and 10 with over a minute left. Lawson's going to make some moves. Maurice Cole can't get him. The big fella can't get him. Andrew Anker can't get him. Lawson is a man possessed right now. We're going to try and get him, and David Ezekiel is finally going to bring this dude down. Now under a minute left for Virginia Tech. Lawson with plenty of time, no pressure on him. He finds the halfback on the wheel route. He's going to light up Hughes, though, but he gets the first down. Now 43 seconds across the middle. Newsom is going to get another first down for Virginia Tech. Now they're inside the red zone on the goal line. What's going to happen on first and goal? Lawson with plenty of time throws it to the flats. Wright's going to break a tackle from Ranch, and Charles Tutt completely whiffs on that tackle. That gives Jerome Wright, the fullback, a 2-yard touchdown reception. Lawson, even though he had an interception early in the ball game, has been pretty good. 10-13, over 100 yards, and 2 passing touchdowns. That's not a bad day. Now 11 seconds, and the Dukes need something big, so Stephen Weldon's back there returning kicks. He finds a seam. Stephen Weldon, the speed burst, is out here on the edge, and they're going to drop him just at the 45, so it's enough to give us a Hail Mary chance. Joe Disher back in shotgun, throws one deep as he gets hit. This one's going to be a little short of the goal line, and that one is tipped and intercepted by Edmond. Sean McMahon can't come down with it. He's going to miss on the tackle. Fortunately for us, though, we are going to light up that guy on the return. So going into halftime, we have a 21-17 lead. That's not where we wanted to be. We should have had at least an 11-point lead, but we'll take it for what we have right now. And the Dukes have dominated time of possession, but overall, Virginia Tech is right there in terms of total yards. Right here in the third quarter, Lawson's going to make his moves. He makes a couple guys miss. He's going to try to get to the edge. Curtis Oliver's going to hit him, but he ultimately gets the first down marker. This is a big dude. He's a tough guy to tackle, and he's showing it so far. But a huge hit there by Aries Cole, forcing a fumble. Unfortunately, though, that's going to be recovered by Virginia Tech. But look at the JMU Dukes taunting the offensive lineman on the ground. Now Lawson goes to a little bit of a halfback dump off here. They're going to get Hughes short on the marker, forcing a fourth down and giving the Dukes possession back on offense. Yup, I would be happy too, because the Dukes, for the most part, have been controlling those little screen passes. Now 2nd and 10 here for JMU on offense. Disher's going to find who else but Jordan Dotson across the middle, and he's making people miss as he gets another first down. Now going back to the play action fake because it's working. Disher's going deep again. This one, though, is going to be intercepted by Reynolds. What a way to jump that route by Virginia Tech. You already know they're one of the best teams in the nation at bringing in high defensive backs with high IQ, high playmaking skills, and they show it right there as they get another big interception on the day. Now Marshawn Williams goes for 9 yards there. They go to a little bit of a halfback dump off. Rashad J. Jr. is going to whiff on the tackle. What is up with our man Rashad J. Jr. as Marshawn Williams breaks out another huge tackle? David Ezekiel, though, is ultimately going to get him. But what is going on with Rashad J. Jr.? He has been by far our most important player on defense, but he's not stepping up to the plate today. Now 1st and 10 inside the red zone. They're going to try to go up the middle, and oh boy, Virginia Tech gets a rushing touchdown from Shai McKenzie. 16 yards on that play. That's not a good look as Virginia Tech takes a lead in this ballgame to make it 24-21. You have to wonder, is this the momentum turn? Is this why Virginia Tech is the number 16 team in the nation? Can they hold on to this lead? Can JMU battle back? We're about to find out. Now Disher goes for 8 yards there. On 2nd and 10 here in the third quarter. Plenty of pressure coming off the edge, and a tight throw to Drew Coates. He holds on to that one somehow. How is that not an interception? Now Disher throws another one in a tight window, this time to John Miller, the senior. That one requires a ton of trust, but somehow, someway, John Miller holds it in, and Disher avoids throwing an interception there. Now 1st and 10 for Disher. He's going to try to run up the middle of the field. They're going to get to him again, shy of the marker, but still, Joe Disher is moving those chains and looking pretty poised today. Now Disher's going to roll to his right-hand side, throw it back across his body, and John Miller, who we found early on the drive, gets a 21-yard touchdown reception. Again, it's good to see these seniors, Ishmael Hyman and John Miller, be big factors today, especially on their senior day. Now we're trying to blitz up the middle here. Marshawn Williams goes to the edge. We're ultimately going to try to tackle him here, but Rashad Jean Jr. gets run over a little bit. Still, it's a tackle for him, so going into the fourth quarter, we have a 4-point lead. The question is, can we hold on to it? Because Virginia Tech, they're extremely hungry. When they go to a wide receiver screen, Charles Tutt is going to whiff completely on that one. And look at number 5 get his way down to around the 50 or so yard line. Cam Phillips with a big 21-yard reception. Now 1st and 10. Lawson's going to try to go up the middle, but Andrew Ankra says no, sir. Another tackle for loss for this dude. He has been all over the field today, stepping up when we need him the most. Now 3rd and 13. It's a little bit of a long conversion here. They're looking for something. They go deep. They've got a guy deep, but it's in double coverage. We're going to go up, and that one is nearly intercepted by Robert Branch still. He's had 2 tackles in the day. He's had a couple of pass breakups. He's been money for us. So Virginia Tech is forced to punt the football. JMU has the ball back. We're going to look for something on the right-hand side. Instead, we go across the middle, and Ishmael Hyman, the senior, gets another reception for 14 yards there. With 4 minutes left, we have a 4-point lead. Give it back to Cardon Johnson, and Cardon Johnson on his senior day is putting on a show. 16 yards there. Now 2nd and 11. We fake the wide receiver reverse. Plenty of time, but Disher is going to get sacked. He held onto the ball a little bit too long. Probably should have ran to his right or just gotten rid of it, but still we give up a major sack there. Now 3rd and 21. Disher's going to drop way back, looking for something. He's got a tight window, and this time he finds Ishmael Hyman again. The senior day step up is huge for Ishmael Hyman. Now a pass in a tight window to John Miller. The seniors are killing it. Where's everyone else? Where's Jordan Dotson? Haven't seen much of him in the second half, but the seniors are being money. Now 3rd and goal, we hand it off to Cardon Johnson, and Cardon Johnson gets another rushing touchdown of the day, celebrating senior day like only Cardon Johnson can with another rushing touchdown. Everyone's going to be happy for that dude. Going in the sideline, Coach Mike Houston says, look, defense, I need you to be big. So he taps in Brett Siegel and says, lead this defense to get a big stop and seal this ball game. Now Loss is going to roll to his right, that was back across his body. He finds Newsome. Charlestown in on the wrap-up, though. Now, 1st and 10, they're across the 50 to throw it deep, and this time it's going to be intercepted by Trevor Barrow. Barrow's going to try to return it. He hurdles the defender and nearly breaks his neck. Still, he held on to it. That is what's most important. The second interception of the ball game for JMU. Coach Mike Houston says, look, I know a lot of teams are going to pretty much kneel the ball at this point, but we're going to try and get a first down. We're going to try and get another touchdown to prove that we should be a top team in the nation. If we have a chance to be the number 6 team, we're going to show it, and we're going to go out full force. Now, Disher's going to go on a QB keeper, goes down to about 7 yards on that one. We're inside the 25 now with a man in motion. Hanging off to Cardon Johnson. Cardon Johnson goes up the middle, jukes back to the outside, and gets down to 1st and goal. And on 3rd and goal, with 8 seconds left, Mike Houston says, go for it. Let Cardon Johnson get his 3rd rushing touchdown of the day. That is exactly how you want to go out in your senior day, with 3 rushing touchdowns and a big victory against Virginia Tech. Now, Florida's going to beat Ole Miss, which means another top 10 team is going to lose this week. So the JMU Dukes are going to walk out of here with a major victory, one of the biggest victories in program history. 250 passing yards for Disher, 3 touchdowns, 15 carries, and 107 rushing yards for Joe Disher. He put on an absolute show today. Again, only 17 to 25, so he had a pretty good completion percentage. 107 rushing yards for Disher, 63 rushing yards for Cardon Johnson, with 3 rushing touchdowns for him. Ishmael Hyman and John Miller both scored, as well as Sean McMahon. So the receivers did well. Andrew Anker played lights out with 5 tackles, 3 tackles for a loss, and 1 interception. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button. Good luck to the Dukes in the national championship, and I'll catch you guys in the very next video.